What is up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl, EJ, the TV Junkie, y'all, and we are back to talk about what's next on Divorced Sisters. Now, initially, I had made these videos based off of the synopsis before I had ever seen anything. I decided to redo it so I can actually speak to what just happened on the last episode. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the synopsis. So the synopsis says, Bridgette, Pastor Jefferson, and Rasheeda get to the bottom of Vaughn's suicide debacle. Geneva and Tiffany face off about the tension between them, but Geneva isn't forthcoming about the root cause of the issue. Now, we all know and saw this coming that eventually Tiffany and Geneva were going to have to face off. They were eventually going to have this conversation. On the last episode, it looked like Tiffany might have been peeping game a little bit. She might have been trying to put two and two together. She might have been trying to figure out some things. At least that's what I'm hoping, because, ma'am, we need to go ahead and figured this out. But to be fair, her friend should just go ahead and tell her something. Now, y'all know that I am okay with Tiffany not knowing, because we all know that Tiffany will run her mouth, that Tiffany can't hold water. So I'm okay with that, but she still can find a way to tell her something, tell her in a way that she will understand. See, if we friends, then if I tell you like, hey, this dude right here, you don't need to mess with him. Like, there's a reason behind why I'm telling you this, but I just can't talk about it right now. As your friend, I feel like you would just understand and heed their warning, because there has to be a reason behind it without me having to tell you. Because again, Tiffany can't hold water. She is not the friend that you want to tell no secrets to. So I feel like they're going to eventually just have some sort of conversation, but it does look like it says Geneva isn't going to be forthcoming about the root cause of the issue. So, girl, don't tell Tiffany. Tiffany gonna tell it. But again, do tell her something that she just walks away from this man and she don't get involved with this man, because Javon is doing too much, Geneva doing too much, everybody doing too damn much, y'all. Now, the first part of the synopsis talks about Bridgette, Pastor Jefferson, and Rasheeda getting to the bottom of Vaughn's suicide debacle. So that does tell us that, Vaughn did not actually go through with the suicide, because it says debacle. So he must not, something happened. I don't know, whatever it is, he didn't make it through. Okay. He didn't actually go all the way through with it. Maybe he tried, maybe something happened. I don't know. The last thing we heard was that doggone gun going off. And when we think about why Vaughn is where he is right now, it seems like Vaughn definitely has some mommy issues. It seems like he definitely has some issues with abandonment, things like that. And that when he was saying that his mental health was being affected, Vaughn wasn't lying, Or could this be where Vaughn is truly just playing a game? Like, could he be using this as a way to get back into Bridgette's good graces because he knows that this will help? He couldn't go stay with his mom. That's what we heard in the last episode. His mom doesn't want him. He's 30 years old. He's feeling a certain type of way. I feel like there could be a mix with this, y'all. Honestly, something about this just doesn't sit well with me. Like, I honestly think that Vaughn might be just trying to get back to where he was. Bridgette done kicked him out, but if I call you, I send you a text message telling you what I'm finna do, I answer the phone when I'm supposed to be doing this thing. I just feel like if this is what you're trying to do, and if you're answering the phone and you're reaching out to people, then maybe it's not what you truly want to do. I'm just thinking that Vaughn might be playing games, y'all. Like, I don't want it to be that, but I think that Vaughn might be trying to get his way back up in that house, and it just is what it is. But I could be wrong too. Y'all know I be petty sometimes, and sometimes I don't be having no heart when it comes to certain stuff. So I'm going to try to just look at it from both sides of it. If this is the case and he truly was trying to do this, maybe he just depressed, maybe he is low-key depressed, and maybe he just needs to get some help. But I honestly don't think Bridgette should be with Vaughn unless she really want to be with him. If that's who she want to be with, then I say, hey, go be with who you want to be with. If that's what you want to put yourself through, if you want to continue to be unhappy and continue to walk around talking about you need to get a job, and you want to continue to walk around talking about little boy this, little boy that, then do what you do. But at the end of the day, I don't think she should just be with him because he is threatening to take his life. I think she should try to help him get some help, and then she needs to move on from there. because we could go all deep into this if we want to, because there's so many other things that could come from this. But again, because I'm leaning towards the fact that I think Vaughn is not being on the up and up right now, I ain't gonna go that deep into it. So I'm excited for next week's episode to see where we're gonna go with this, to see what's gonna happen, to see what Tiffany is going to say to Geneva, to see if she's catching on, and to see what Geneva is gonna say to Tiffany as well, y'all. So let me know in the comments what y'all think is gonna go down on Divorced Sisters on episode 7 next week. Do y'all think Vaughn is being truthful when he says that he wanted to take himself out, or do y'all think this is just a play to get back in Bridgette's house? Go ahead and tell me down in the comments. Talk about the Geneva and Tiffany situation as well, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
She's caught up in a flirtation with another man who plays my dangerous foreplay. She's caught up in a flirtation with another man who plays my dangerous foreplay. What ain't the word for what I've been feeling? Lying next to love, but it ain't healing. I ain't out here looking, but I sure don't mind when trouble knocking, whispering in my line. It's wrong, but it's thrilling, like a secret show. This ain't love, but it's starting to glow. He playing with fire, but I fan the flame. This cat and mouse, that's part of the game. William cooking dinner, but I lost my taste. Same words, same kiss, same slow pace. He don't ask, don't chase, don't press no more. Just routine touches and a half-open door. He ain't hurt me, but he don't thrill me, and I miss feeling wanted, not just being wifey. I still love him, but I'm losing my grip. I've been drifting away on this guilt trip. Vaughn text, you thinking about me yet? And I roll my eyes, but I'm already wet. He don't play fair, he just knows the cue. Say all the things my man don't do. He pop up in places just to see my face, flirting in whispers, leaving breadcrumbs in place. He ain't moved next door, but he in my head, turning my silence into things unsaid. It ain't about love, it's about feeling alive. A little danger keeping my heart in drive. I don't wanna cheat, but I crave the spark. I've been sleepwalking, now I see in the dark. Guilt and excitement, a deadly mix. We just talking, but that's how it starts to slip.